Have you ever started a project thinking that no issues would arise, that you'd finish it with no time flat, and that it would be an easy thing to accomplish, only to run into roadblock after roadblock and still have nothing to show for it? On a completely unrelated note, I am so lost as what to do next. So I'm working on a chatbot for work. This chatbot's going to go on the front end of the website. It's going to take questions in and give answers back with an AI assistant governing that so that it's smart and accurate in everything that it gives. Now, I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to create that. So of course I went to ChatGPT and started asking questions. So I don't know if you've ever asked ChatGPT about coding situations, but it will give you the code that you copy and tell you to go use that code. Okay. I haven't been a Mac user all my life. I've been working with Macs for the last year-ish since I started working here. So it told me to put this code into my terminal. And I said, what's the terminal? I don't know what that is. Eventually I had to look it up. I think I even asked ChatGPT, what is the terminal? Turns out command space, type in terminal, you can put in code stuff there and it will do things for you. So I was like, okay. And then it had me download a bunch of things in the terminal. There's like actual specific things that, like codes that will download things, such as Python and all that. So had me download all of that. And I felt like I was getting somewhere, you know? I was like, oh, okay. I can finally put these codes into the terminals and get something back. But then I realized not all the code is going in the terminals. Some of the code just needs to be a file that the code accesses. So I was like, okay, how do I create those? Again, ChatGPT, hey, can you just dumb this down for me like I'm a 6-year-old? And it was like, for sure. I've been working on it for a couple months now, but this last week I finally felt like I was making headway. I had the terminal, I had Python, I had a bunch of other things that were used to scrape website content. I had the JSON formatted correctly, or so I thought. More on that later. But I was using ChatGPT to do all this, and I felt like I was getting somewhere. That was the point. It finally asked me to use the text editor to create a .py file so that I could have the terminal, after running the correct command, grab that file and use that as the code itself. Which is good because then my API key and AI assistant code could live somewhere that wasn't online. Eventually I figured out how to get that to go. It scraped the content for me off the website. It was going to look at the JSON FAQs page that I had, and it was going to work great. I put them into the AI assistant on OpenAI and told it to specifically look at the files first before actually going into an answer so that it had the correct content to make the most educated answer it could. I would ask it to run the Python 3 website _chat.py, which is just the code in the terminal to say, you know, access the code, like the Python code to run the AI bot. And the moment that it asked me to ask a question, I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, I got it right. Something's working. And then, guys, it said, I can't give you an answer for that, basically. Which is silly because it was the exact phrase from the FAQs file that I gave it. So it should have had access to that exact file. And I said, well, why don't you have access to it? I even asked ChatGPT, here's the error that came up. Why isn't it answering my questions? It said, well, what is your JSON formatted correctly? Go to this link and put your JSON code in. Of course, I don't know what JSON is. I just kind of did what it told me to do. So I put it in there. Turns out there's a whole bunch of errors. Things are wrong. I guess you have to have a comma after each response and before each question so that it understands that there's a new thing happening. I didn't know that. Put it into it, fixed it all up, and it's apparently formatted correctly. I'm like, let's go. This is great. We're gonna just keep moving forward. And so I plug in the Python command again, and it gets me to ask questions like, yes, let's go. And then it says, I can't answer that question. I don't have enough information. I was like, why? Oh, guys, it's been a long week. Oh, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Regardless, eventually I'm going to get this chatbot done. Just figured I'd give you guys an update on it, and hopefully I can start giving you guys updates more and more. Oh, I'm just at a loss right now. Just kind of unsure where to go next. Feel like I've worked out all the wrinkles and things are still not working. I'm sure there's a coder out there laughing at me because this is how coding works. Comment down below if you can help me at all, because I'm at a loss for where I need to go next. That's where I'm at. Again, this chatbot's going on the front end of our website. It's going to have a lot of questions about P24. If you want to check out P24, there's a link in my bio. It's a great membership, $500. You get access for a year with over 100 hours of content on there to teach you how to make money online, doing YouTube, blogging, business stuff. It teaches you taxes. It teaches you, affiliate marketing, everything about it. Go and check it out. It's super good, and I hope that you guys actually go and check it out because it's really, really fantastic. And that's not just me saying that working here. I've been going through it. This is like how I'm doing this YouTube channel. It has an excellent community that you can ask questions in. Just go check it out. I really think you guys will enjoy it. So anyway, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.